We've been in a sermon series called Jesus Is, and we've been looking at John chapter 1, and we've been looking at some ways that John describes Jesus, and we see that John describes Jesus as the light. And the older I get, the more I appreciate light. When I'm reading a book, I definitely need a little bit more light than what I used to. When I'm looking for something, I often will get a flashlight out and I'm trying to figure out where this item is that I lost, whether it be my keys or my phone or you name it. We need light so that we can find things. I know that we appreciate light, especially when we lose electricity. What's the first thing we go looking for? We go looking for a flashlight. We want to light the candles. We want light, especially if it's a dark night and we have a storm that hits. The older we get, we tend to appreciate having light. I love looking at Christmas lights just in December. It's always such a joy just to see the Christmas lights and see how people decorate. And one of my other favorite things to do, and I said this in my sermon, is I love a good campfire. Just sitting around a campfire and seeing the light in the darkness. We live in a dark world at times, a world that's filled with violence, that's filled with weather events, that's filled with COVID and just filled with sin. But at the same time, we have to remember that light always overcomes darkness. And that as Christians, we are called to be a light to the world. We are called to bring hope to the world because we are to reflect Christ. Matthew 5 says, "You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on a stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, and that then they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven." I want to encourage you to be a light in your job, in your school, in your community. Let's reflect Christ. Let's bring hope to the world. Jesus is the light, and we are called to be the light as well. I'll see you tomorrow.